Alright, I'm gonna switch the overlay once more. And hopefully this is gonna sort itself. If anything, guys, if my internet is gonna have a hiccup right now, I'm really sorry. I was hoping it was gonna work itself out tonight. It seems like it's stable on 30 to 40 ms right now, but it switches around. Like right now it's on 30, steady ms, and yeah. Anyway, it seems like Chaotech is switching to their server now. Cameraman 0 or 1?
0. We
0
to 1. So it should be 0.
All kinds of technical difficulties, viewers, or dear viewers. Just trying to get this sorted. Apparently Chaotech and Luger can't really get their source TVs fixed for our first match here, so please bear with us as we try to get this resolved as fast as possible. Thank you very much.
What's new from the mark?
Here we go. Connect. Was that your chair?
Yeah, that's my shit.
You have a really squeaky chair. So, Shaggy, what do you expect from the teams here on Quar? What kind of tactics do you think they're gonna go with?
Chaotic is an experienced team, of course, as they are old ruins, so they've played for a long time. I think they will go with a standard offensive tactic with maybe, I don't know which side they're gonna play on. Who's on which side? Who's playing Axis? Who's going Alice?
I'm not sure. That's what we're gonna find out. Alright, I am on the server, but it's currently really dark. There is nothing on it. Alright, I'm gonna send you the source TV IP now. So join it quickly before it gets full. Alright, my ping is steady on 30 FPS ms. So we'll be starting as soon as possible. Somebody from chat is asking, tu aimes la baguette? Ouais. J'aime la baguette. À voiture? Ouais.
Aria a baguette. Aria a baguette. Voulez-vous, voulez-vous?
Okay, they're joining now. Let's see. I'm just gonna turn the music off so everybody can hear what we're saying.
Yes, it's not for I'm connecting.
You're connecting? Alright, cool.
Yes, it's all good. For now.
Alright, let's see people running around. Let's change the overlay, make sure everything is okay. I'm on FPS, of course. Try to turn my FPS down to 0. Okay, there we go. And it seems to be running smoothly-ish. Are you on the server too?
I'm on a server as well, and I hate it because it's free lock mode. I hate it. I don't know why it doesn't work.
Right, well, in any case, we're just gonna go with this. We're gonna do our very best. We're not gonna focus that much on play-to-play, or more just gonna, you know, more into analysis of the game itself. So, as you were saying, it seems like Chaotech is gonna go for the ally side. There are, I presume there's only a few kind of tactics you can employ on a map like this. You know, you usually go 2 lights and 1 sniper on, I think you call it either factory or plaza, and 2 heavies and a light on the underpass, yeah?
Can you repeat that, please?
That usually you go 2 lights and a sniper on plaza and 2 heavies and a light on underpass, on actually both sides.
Yeah, that's a usual tactics, but then of course it's as allies you have such a different spawn, so that you will, as of course, have some heavies going factory if they had a factory spawn, and if they get through, they will pretty much go for the fast cap.
Oh god, this source TV is so much smoother. I love this source TV so much. I love you guys from Chaotech. Thank you so much for having a server and a source TV that works. No offense to, of course, to Luger at all, but yeah. Anyway, I don't really see. I personally haven't played the Quar for a long time, but of course you could try. You know how you usually, as allies, you have, if you have a good spawn as allies, you know, the far left side, I think it's called. You can usually rush through into double windows and get a few good nades off into catwalk, or rush down into boxes. That's you know, those interesting sort of twists you can add to a game to make it more, you know, sophisticated, or however you want to call it. You know, just not play too standardly so your opponent can anticipate what you're doing. So, but yeah, I think both teams are gonna play it safely. Play that 3-3, two lights on Plaza with one sniper and two heavies on underpass with one light. I don't see why they should be playing differently. Do you agree?
No, yeah, of course I agree with you. It's everything is just about the ally spawn. That's the main thing. The spawn as allies is the one that decides what play they're gonna go with.
Exactly, yeah. And actually, we haven't actually been introducing the players yet. I totally forgot about that. From Chaotech, we have the sniper is Steel. Previously a My Revenge Finnish player, I believe. And we have Chink, Nod, and Chucky on the rifles. Oh, we're live already!
Yeah,
We're
live.
just gonna go with it. We're live in this first round of Chaotech versus Luger, finally. On Quar, Chaotech is allies, and Luger on Axis. So we're gonna see if they're gonna go with this standard kind of tactic here. And
Yeah,
it seems like
see,
they haven't fixed their source.
Ki-
Oh, actually, we're not live. One timeout. So we do have some time to introduce the players. From Chaotech, again, we have Mikas and Naz on the heavies. I think Naz was playing light before against you guys in Druids.
I was just about to say that. Isn't that light?
Yeah, indeed.
So we'll see how this goes.
But I think they're gonna go with a pretty standard tactic with a Chucky and Chink on Plaza and Nod on Underpass or something like that. But anyway, we're live now. We'll be getting to Luger next round or something like that. So, yep, we're live now in this first round of the Flai Cup, the Flai Speed Cup number 1.
Yeah, and we can see now here Mika's got a fast response, so we'll probably kind of push China. It's going into double windows, priming an A now we got.
As I said, yeah. Whenever you get that kind of good spot on the far left side, and that's the allies, you can kind of push really far up and get that advantage. Well, that was a really good job at Rubenswein there. Luger already taking the good advantage. Yeah. Again, it's pretty standard now. Look for both teams going 2 heavies on either side. Just being quite defensive against each other.
Yo, Naz taking a double there. And Kerit has on the pass clear. Though X is a kind of a ninja on the factory.
Yeah, as I said before, it is really good to try and get that that ninja up on the far right side, but actually is spotted there in that what do you call that, pre-factory, pre-room. To add that threat, but he's taken down there by Steel. But as I said before, if you can get a guy in past the allies and behind them, you can get a guy behind the first flag so easily, and that allows you to full cap so easily on this map. That's why it makes it so dangerous to play on. For any team, basically. So we see now that Luger is quite pushed back by Chaotech now. Chaotech showing some teeth here, pushing all the way back, all the way forward towards Luger. Not really unexpected.
Chaotech actually makes it into the war room now. Now it's going to be quite hard for the Luger guys to retake the war room.
Yeah, exactly. Now they're kind of in that choked spot on the first flag where they have to either take the decision of pushing into Plaza or Underpass. What do you think is the best idea?
The best idea for Chaotic guys is just to try to get one guy to hold the balcony or catwalk on factory, to hold the stairs, and try to push the guys from water and just try to nade them on the first and get some kills, and then try to push all out on low link and the library.
Good nade by Chucky there, and they're 3 guys down from Chaotech, which now allows them either to push forward, or they could of course choose to stay back. Again, it is hard to push on that first flag. We see now that, yeah, their heavies yanking and Kicker is pushing the back once more. I mean, again, Luca can sit on their flag and wait, but they have to push. It's easier to hold, as we just saw there, but of course it is hard to push, so it's kind of up to each team, you know, when do you push and what kind of flanks do you push on, and, you know, you have that problem of, you know, if one team is pushing towards Plaza and the other one is pushing from Underpass, you kind of have that problem, you know, when do you push and so on.
Yeah, you really have to make a choice as a team now. Where do we push? Do we push the water room, or do we push factory at the stairs? Because you can't just wing it and go all over the place, because that will make some holes in your defense, and Chaotic can easily get to full cap.
Exactly, and that's what the problem is on Core, as I talked about before, that there's no double caps on this on this map, and if this team just scatters around, there's communication at all, it's so easy to get a ninja up on the flags, and they can take like the 2 remaining flags just with the snap of a finger, and that's a full cap. So you have to keep that communication steady all the time. We do see now, though, that Luger is, as a good idea, pushing out together on both the factory and the underpass side. And they're like trading fight with each other now, 3 against 3. So it's just ish going back and forth now. Luger doing a good defense, though.
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty good. Chaotic is now regaining control, and they have regained control in Water Room now. The Civ Kicker is alone in box link. He's killing off Mikas there. Can he get Nas? No, he can't. But they do have the advantage in Water Room, as we have Desinfiziert and Exil in Water Room against Nas if he's alone.
Yeah, what we see now, what Luger is basically trying to hold Chaotic from doing is Chaotic moving into Water Room, because once Chaotic moves into Water Room and establishes like a perimeter there, it's so hard for Luger just to push forward because they can be flanked so easily from Underpass. Like, you see Luger just move from Underpass to Factory, basically through Kitchen. And if Chaotic controls the Water Room, they can easily just move up and flank the guys in the Factory or Plaza. From Underpass. So it's all about, you know, controlling both sides before you can push forward. Wow, good shots there by all Luger guys, slowly pushing forward deep with a 3 kill there on the Plaza. Very nice, Luger just showing good retaliation there. But Chaotic Heavies once more just, you know, ending that killing spree.
Yeah, and Kicker's giving Luger some breathing space by taking down the pest flag. See if he's trying to hold the Chaotic players from the radio room and give Luger some breathing space to push out against Nas and Mikas, who's both very low in the HP.
Yeah, I can see that on the minimap. Nas and Mikas, I think they're just trying to be defensive and be that threat, because, as you know, if there's any players on the map that they know about, they don't dare to push out, and they don't dare, you know, to push past the flight because they know they're there. So if they just are there to show that they're a threat, and just not die...
Oh my god!
What?
Kicker on first flag and Desinfect on first flag. They're 2 on the island. No, it's not. Never mind. Nas is the first. Mika's going from behind on the pass.
Because he's getting that underpass, but can they get both flags? Do we have a ninja on the first?
Get it!
Oh, that is a 1-0 for Chaotic so far. Wow, what a strange map to cast, because everything is going so fast. I mean, as you just said, and you of course interrupted me appropriately, they were just about full cap, and they did indeed, because, you know, it's just important that they get that ninja. Was that a ninja actually?
Yeah, Nas didn't take the first flag until Mikas got on the pass flag. So he stood inside a church entrance and just waited for them to get on the pass flag. So it was all clear for him to get the first flag.
Right. Yeah.
We can see Chaotic didn't get any fast factory spawn, so they're just going defense and going 3-3 lineup on both sides.
Yeah, basically, they are trying to go for that standard attack, just basically working their way forward and maybe relying on that individual skill. But then again, Luger isn't a team you should underestimate at all. I don't think so, at least.
No, they've done pretty well, and they're holding the Water Room. As you talked about before, Water Room is the central point on the quad. If you have the Water Room as allies, you can access every area, every key area on this map, because you can get an overpass from the bathroom, I believe, and kill the access snipers on the balcony. You can get to box link, you can get to the library, and low link to the access first flag, and it's a central key to this map.
Alright, yeah. Sorry, so when you were talking, I was just taking my ping because I have a lot of internet problems right now. So I apologize for any lag that we're having right now. We're just gonna try and sort it afterwards. But it seems like Luger has shown some quite good retaliation now. They are pushing forward, it seems. 3-3 against each other, but they are controlling that plaza, which is important for Luger to hold at least one of the flanks to be able to push forward on either side. Looks like they are actually pushing forward on either side. You see Nash on that plaza just get taken down. Wow, Luger and Chaotic showing some, well, trading some kills here and there. But then again, that's what you need to do. You need to keep each other down on the equal-ish kind of frags on a map like this, and make sure you know to count how many kills there are made and how many deaths there are on both teams to make sure there are no ninjas. Are my voice choppy, by the way?
No,
okay.
No, I can hear you fine. I hear you perfectly fine. Let's see. Yeah, and Luger is just holding Water Room with 3 or 4 players there. He's holding it, concentrating all their players mainly on holding the Water Room.
Yeah, that is. I think what Chaotic needs to do now is just push from Plaza towards that far left side
Oh,
either.
check